Good morning, students. Our today's topic in the topic of designing arrangements of apparatus for making measurements is experiment to determine freezing point of a liquid. So this is an experiment which will show us how to determine the freezing point of a liquid. So concentrate. We are going to understand it through an example. So this is the experiment which you have to read in the paper number 4 of your chemistry paper. Whenever this question comes, so the example is measuring melting point of naphthalene, a solid with a melting point of 80 degrees C. So whatever the melting point of the solid, that will be the freezing point as well. So if we determine the melting point, that will be the freezing point as well. So concentrate yourself. We are going to read the example that is measuring melting point of the naphthalene. Okay, the procedure is a boiling tube is half filled with naphthalene powder. So look now. Here is the boiling tube that is almost half filled with the powdered naphthalene. So this is the first step. The next step is the naphthalene is heated in water bath until it has melted completely. So this is the arrangement of the apparatus. So the tube which is containing naphthalene powder that is half filled will be heated in the water bath. Here is the water and here is the tub that is containing water. So through the Bunsen burner and with a low flame, the contents will be heated slowly until it will be melted. So as it will be melted, we will read the temperature of the melting point at the thermometer. So look now, here is the boiling tube, here is the beaker, here is the powdered naphthalene, here is the water, and here is the Bunsen burner. So melting naphthalene in a water bath. Okay, so first it means you have noted the melting point of the naphthalene. Now the second thing will be the boiling tube is removed and allowed to cool in a conical flask. So look now, here is the conical flask. So now as the naphthalene has been melted, we will remove the boiling tube and we will put this melting tube into a conical flask and will allow it to cool. So stir the naphthalene and record its temperature every 30 seconds. So we will stir the naphthalene and we will allow the naphthalene to cool. So and record the temperature every 30 seconds. The results are recorded in a table and is used to plot a cooling curve. So the cooling curve will be of this form. So this constant temperature will be the freezing point as well as the melting point of the naphthalene. So cooling curve for the molten naphthalene is here. So the conclusion is the constant temperature is the freezing point of the naphthalene and is also the melting point. So this is the experiment which is used for determining the melting point or the freezing point of a solid. So this is very important question as far as your paper number 4 chemistry is concerned. I hope so this will be much more easy and interesting for you to understand and learn now. So read this lecture again, understand it, learn it, and make your notes. Thank you so much.